So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up, what? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
What's happening? Happy Friday. Come on in. Let's get some motivation, some inspiration. Okay, let's do the other stuff, okay? Because here's the thing. You ever know? Okay, real close here. Do you ever figure out everybody wants motivation? They all want to be inspired. It feels great. I love it. I really love to do that. I live and breathe by that. I look for it every single day. Maybe like you are right now. But what gets you most inspired, what gets you most motivated is when you find a pathway. When you get a little nugget, a little knowledge that says, oh man, that's awesome. I can do it. It's my thing. Let's go try it. You get inspired by that. And I got to tell you, if you can get inspired, motivation is automatic. You will be so motivated to move, you cannot believe it. If you're seeking for just motivation for that sake, sometimes it's hit or miss. So in today's show, get inspired, okay? That's the way to do that. I've done this a long time. I figured this stuff out to the point that I was like, everybody's got this. No, they don't. Evidently, there are people being born every single day that don't understand this yet. So here I am. It's like fishing in Montana. It is. It is. It's just like fishing in Montana. Wait a second. What do you mean, Scott? Motivation is like fishing in Montana, motivating people, right? If you own a business, and we'll talk about some business stuff today, running a business and getting customers is like fishing in Montana. It's the same thing. Fly fishing in Montana on a trout stream. So here in Florida, you go out and pick a spot, you throw the thing in, and you wait. You just wait, and maybe you'll catch a fish, right? Keep moving your spot around, maybe move your boat position. That spot works on a Monday, something else works on a Friday. Well, if you're in Montana and you go trout fishing on a trout stream, what do? Well, you don't have to move. Why? Because the stream is moving and the fish are moving with the stream. You just sit there and cast your thing out there until you catch fish. That's the thing about whether you're in business or people or motivation. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It makes no difference what it is. You could have a really bad day yesterday because you took a left going down the road instead of a right. But the thing is, have you noticed those cars keep on coming? You sit in an intersection, it's like, it's a beautiful day. It's just me and my car today. And look, there's 10,000 other people around me. Trout stream. Trout stream. Whatever you want to do in life, you're going to have to do it with somebody else. Somebody else can help you get there. And they're just floating by every single day. All you got to do is cast your thing out there and catch them. Pow. All right, that was a completely off path what I was doing today, which is not unusual because if you ever come to this podcast, and many of you do often, you know that it's not exactly what Scott said he was going to do, it's what Scott actually did. And usually the good stuff is the fact that he didn't even know he did that stuff and you had to remind him he did it. I get it. I'm in a moment right now. My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you today. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I'm the boss of me. You're the boss of you. Together we shall get along until we decide that I'm more the boss of me and you're the more the boss of you and we don't get along anymore. Then we can do our own thing. We get over it. We come back and we like each other again. That's life. That's the way the world works. What? Y'all sort that out later. It's the weekend's coming up. We got plenty of time to sort out what I just said. Okay, you're good. So, a lot of people building side hustles these days. I talk to people on the phone every single day. Getting close to what they want, but they can't figure out how to get it. Now, let me give you a framing on this. When I say side hustle, it's making some more money. And this time, right now, the way the economy is, you got to make some more money, don't you? Everybody does. You got to pay attention to it. It is not easy for a lot of people. And we're in an election season right now, and you can't understand or believe what anybody says. It's how it is, but you can understand your pocketbook. You can understand the prices at the grocery store and all that kind of stuff. So I get it. People doing stuff, getting a side hustle. Now, here's the thing that I've often said, and I'll say it again. I don't see it as a side hustle. I not at all. I mean, I've got my full-time job and then I do my side hustle. I don't see that. Because you're never going to do great because it's not your focus. I always see it as my focus for the day. If I'm going to get out of bed, whenever I get up at 5:45 and I go throughout the course of the day, there is no side hustle. There is no main hustle. There is just what I do until I go to bed. That's it. End of story. So if it's going to be in my life, if it's going to take up my attention, it's going to be important, passionate, purposeful, meaningful, and it's going to help me build my legacy. There is no side hustle. Man, it's really stupid for me to actually tell you there's no side hustle. I don't call it that, but the name of podcast, Build Your Side Hustle. Dude, how long have you been doing this job? 20 years, something like that, 5,000 episodes. Dude, you need to get in ChatGPT. It'll fix you. Okay, number one, if you're going to do a side hustle, you got to understand what I think Zig Ziglar said, and I believe it was See You at the Top. I could be completely wrong on that. It's been a very long time since Zig entered my Pontiac Sunbird cassette recorder on a cassette tape and got warped in the sun sitting on the front passenger seat. It's been a very long time since Zig entered my life. Anything you want in this world is owned or controlled by somebody else right now. But that's wrong, Scott. Oh, okay. Maybe you feel that way, but it's the truth no matter what. Whether you like it or not, somebody owns everything. I don't think there's anything else in this world that's not owned by somebody. It's controlled by somebody else too. You may not like it. You may not believe in it. You may be saying, it's stopping me. The man shouldn't have all the stuff. The man, it's a man. Evil corporations. You ever hear that before? I said, who owns evil corporations? People? Oh, okay, yeah. Your next door neighbor? You mean the guy you like at the barbecue that's actually over the CEO of that company or is a salesman for that company? That's an evil corporation? Come on. Guys, wake up here. Everything in this world is currently owned or controlled by somebody else, whether you like it or not. And here's the thing. You currently own or control something that somebody else doesn't. Something to think about. Number two, if you want somebody else's help to get something that they own or that they control, so if you're starting a side hustle, you would ideally want to get a customer or a client. Wait a second, Scott, stop beating around the bush. Okay. If you want somebody's help, if you want them to give you part of their stack of money, because when they give you some of their money, you get to do work, you give them value, they give them money back. If you want that, you got to get their attention, don't you? Sounds like capitalism to me. Yeah. Find somebody's got a problem. Solve the problem. Give value, and they have a little stack of money, maybe a large stack of money, and they will give you a part of that just because you're a nice person who solved their problem. So if you think of that as a side hustle, that of running a business, actually that of a good relationship, that of just about anything else, you win the game. Because everybody already owns or controls something, and if you can figure out how to get their attention, say, hey, I see what you got there. I kind of doing something. I could help you with that. I'll do this for you. Give me some of that. It's like, cool. So it comes down to three things in this order. Ready? You might want to write this stuff down. You don't have to. It's all over the internet. I put it there. That might be kind of a lie. What problem are they having? No, it may not relate to you at all. It doesn't matter. If you can help, you'll get their attention. Now, this works in business, particularly. And I will tell you this from a standpoint of all the people I have worked with to get there. If you can find somebody who's having a problem, like I've mentioned many times before, it's 95 degrees in Florida and your air conditioner goes out. If you can find the person, that was me recently, that had the air conditioner go out, obviously it goes out at midnight, which meant that I had about 12 hours to get it fixed, or it was going to be 95 degrees in my house. It didn't matter how much they were going to charge me to fix the problem. $500 for a capacitor. A little bit on the high end, don't you think, guys? Did I care? Yeah, I hated it, but they were there at 9 o'clock in the morning. What problem are they having? Doesn't matter if it relates to you or not. If you can help, you will get their attention. What's your solution? How can you fix it? When can you fix it? You'll know when you're close when you see the excitement in their eyes. I mentioned earlier in the week about a new motorcycle over the weekend, a 2024 Harley Street Glide. It's awesome. And it's always that moment when you buy something. We can always feel it when we're buying something, and they can feel it when they're selling something. There's that moment in time when you see it in their eyes. You see it in your eyes. If you're looking in the mirror, you'd see, made my decision. They see it in your eyes too. You see it in their eyes. So everybody sat around seeing each other's eyes. You can always tell when it's right. Why is it right? It's like when you're getting married, you're meeting somebody for the very first time. Always scared to go on the date on your best behavior, but you can always tell whether it's really, really right. Oh my God. You can see it in their eyes. You can also tell when it's really wrong. You can see it in their eyes and sometimes feel it in the smack. So what's the problem they have? What is your excellent solution? And what's your offer? What must they do to get you to help? What do you want? It's that simple. So if you can find somebody, anybody, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a job, whether it be a side hustle, where you're calling it, and you're fixing a problem with the solution, the problem-solution equation, that's all there is to it, and you offer them the solution and you say, well, this is how much I charge for, or this is how I will go about doing it, and they agree to you, well, guess what? Problem solved for everybody. And if not, then maybe it's the wrong customer. Wrong thing, who knows? It's pretty simple. Address another person's problems with a robust solution and make them an offer they cannot refuse. That's a real win-win for everybody. And by the way, a lot of people say, hey, Scott, I don't want to do sales. I'm going to do a side hustle. You have no choice. If you're going to be in business, you're in sales. That's how you are. But if you do it the way I just told you, you're not in sales. You're just in the problem-solving business. That's it. It's going to work out or it's not. And if not, there's somebody else who will love you because you're going to solve their problem. That's it. Pretty simple. And I take it really seriously. I actually get a little upset when people don't let me solve their problem. It's like, wait a second. And it has nothing to do with money at all. It's like, no, I didn't get upset if I didn't get the sale. I get upset because you didn't let me help you. I get upset. That's my fault because evidently I didn't get their attention well enough. Oh, that's another podcast.
Keep moving, gotta get back up, what?